Hi, Maria here, and today I have this look for you, and I'm not even sure what to call it. I can't even really see myself, to be really honest, because for some reason today my lights are blinding me. So when I look in the mirror, all I see is basically black. So anyway, it's a super colorful look, fairly vampy for the fall, but I thought that was kind of neat. And yeah, I was just experimenting last night and came up with this. Thought I'd share it with you. Hope you enjoy. Also, if you're enjoying these videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Tell your friends, let's have a party, and happy fall, happy autumn, however you say it. I'm really excited about the colors that we get to use in this season. Obviously you can use different colors anytime you want, but this is kind of it. I was inspired by the leaves of the trees, and so this is what I have. So let's get started. I'm going to start by using my MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and part of the reason why I'm using a brush is because I've done my eyebrows and I just want to get a really clean line. I'm going to take this under the lid as well. Under the lid, that doesn't make sense. That's disgusting, actually. Like, under the lid would be under the lid, which would, yeah. Then I'm just going to go into the Kat Von D palette and pick up some of this light cream color and just run it all over the lid. Just kind of for a dusting of powder. Now to start, I'm going to go into my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to pick up this kind of caramely brown as a transition shade. Now I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this bright, it's kind of a fuchsia cranberry color. So now this fuchsia-y color, that's just kind of the base that we're going to lay down. And now we're going to go into this kind of darker purple color right here. And we're just going to take it kind of underneath. Now I'm going to go in with that Morphe M200 and just kind of really blend this out. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. concealer brush, which is my favorite brush for packing on shadows, and it's also only $4. I was going to say only $40. That wouldn't be an only for a brush this tiny. No way. But I'm a cheapskate when it comes to brushes, and I love the e.l.f. ones. So I'm going to go into this bright orange shade here. It's kind of a metallic-y pumpkin. I love it. And I'm keeping this only on the lid, so I want to make sure and not get it above my crease. So that's why this brush is so nice, because it's so teeny. And because I've got teeny eyelids, it works really good. Oh, that's such a crazy combination. I love it. Okay, now that I have this on, I'm going to go into this kind of pinky purple color. And I'm going to put that over top of the orange, just in the corner there, just to kind of the outer third. You don't really need to do that. I like just kind of adding color. My eyelids are my canvas and I can't help but go a little crazy. Now I'm gonna make this a bit more wearable by using my fluffy brush and going into kind of this coppery brown metallic shade and putting that in the deep part of my crease. And floof it out with the M200. Now you might wonder why I did the fuchsia first, then the purple, then that darker brown. And it just kind of makes the shade more rich. So instead of it looking flat, it just kind of gives it some dimension. You see a bit of the different shades in there. Yeah, so that's why I do that. Mainly I do it because I think it's fun, but yeah, there is a method to the madness. Okay, so now we're going to do the lower lash line, and I'm going to use this, let's see, what color? I'm going to use the purple. So I'm just gonna go in with this dark purple shade, and that's gonna be for my lash line, lower lash line. I'm just gonna use an angled brush like that. And then I'm gonna take a small little fluffy brush, gonna go back into that first caramel shade and just run that underneath. And because this is quite a wild and crazy color combo, I'm just gonna go in with a matte color for my highlight, and I'm going to use that shade and that shade mixed together. Now to keep this more wearable, I'm going to use a nude in the waterline, and then I'm gonna do like a wing. But in order to kind of keep it, you know, because I'm not going to like some evening event, this is my crazy day look. So I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll start with the nude in the waterline. This is by Rimmel. So I'm gonna attempt to line my lashes and do a bit of a wing using the NYC Black Liquid Liner. The key for me, what I really struggle with is, for whatever reason, as soon as I go right into the waterline or right into the inner tear duct, it transfers down to the bottom. So I thought I would wait till the very last and then kind of keep my eye open and give it a bit of a time to dry and just go really thin. So that's what I've got so far. I'm gonna do the other eye, I'm gonna put mascara on, and then I'll be back. So L'Oreal Telescopic Top Lashes. So the false lashes that I'll be using today are by Kiss Me, and they're called Ever Ease Lashes. And these are 11 Kiss. So they come in a package like this, I think $14.99 at Walmart. And I just really like them. They're fluffy, they're easy to use, and you get a lot of them. Now once you've got your glue on, you just have to make sure that it's tacky rather than wet. Otherwise, it smears all over your eyes and it looks disgusting, and they don't stick properly. So when I put them on, I'll use tweezers sometimes I don't, and I just set them on in the middle. And then I just make sure that this one is where I want it. And then I attach this side. And then I kind of just push them into the lashes, and then I usually just use my finger. The key is this goes way smoother if they're tacky. If they're wet, then they just slide all over and lift back off, and it's really hard. But if you wait until that glue is fairly dry, then they go on super easy. So they're on. So for my blush, I'm going to use a blush from my Tarte Christmas palette from last year. And I'm going to use this color here, this kind of plummy shade. So yeah. And this I'm going to focus kind of on the backs of my cheeks more than the apples. I'm going to go into my Mary Luminizer by the Balm and highlight my face. And then to kind of give my cheeks a bit of a, just a glow, a fresh glow, I'm gonna go in with my Pansy Pop by Clinique. They're called Clinique. They're called Clinique Color Plops. Color plops, I like that. But that's not what it's called. It's a color pop, and it's called Pansy Pop. And I use this dual fiber brush. It's called the Small Stipple Brush by e.l.f. I love this one for putting on some, I don't know, random things. This blush, as pretty as it is, it's really, it's not got the most amazing color payoff. So I find this brush somehow, it's supposed to be lighter in its pickup, and it's excellent for stippling on cream products too. But for whatever reason, it works really good for this blush. So I'm just giving myself a healthy little glow there on the apples of my cheeks. So you can do all sorts of different colors of lips with this, I guess, but I'm gonna go for like hopefully a vampy purple look, which again is slightly edgy and over the top, but why not? So I'm gonna use my MAC lip liner in Stone. So I've got the MAC Stone lip liner all over, and then I'm going in with this matte, it's a matte lipstick by NYX in the color Aria. And it looks like that, super crazy purple. And then to just kind of finish it off, I'm going to use a MAC Burgundy lip liner and just line the edge. So this is the final look after I applied my Telescopic Loreal mascara on the bottom lashes, being I forgot. So this is what I have going on for the eyes. And I really like it for fall. It really is over the top, especially with purple lips. But I happen to really like that. And I think that you know, if you're gonna do a look like this, keeping the waterline nude rather than putting the black in just helps it to look a little bit more day appropriate. So it's a very bright vampy look, but I like it. And I think it goes with my weird elvish Legolas hair. Yeah. You know, who doesn't want to look like an elf? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've always kind of wanted to look like an elf. Not the Christmas type of elf, but like the elvish elves from Lord of the Rings and different stuff like that. It's just one of my things. Just always, like always have I wanted to. Well, basically ever since junior high. Anyway, yeah, the hair is kind of crazy today, but this is what I have for you. I hope you like it, and we'll talk to you soon.